Alright, this MacBook model A2681 is having issues with the touchpad. So let's go ahead and see if the connection is having some problem. We got a replacement touchpad just in case, both the cable and the touchpad. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can figure out what the issue is. I'm going to go ahead and remove the 4 screws. Uh-oh. And then we'll go ahead and pop this thing off. So we'll need a suction cup here. Pull that. Get underneath and then work our way across. Okay, after you pop all those clips, we'll flip it and we're basically going to grab here and pull this down just like this. Just like this. Oh no, I hope they didn't let Oreo out. I'm going to have to go check. Give me a second. Pull this. Give me a second, I'll be back. Oh wait, no, he's still inside. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go ahead next and disconnect the battery connector here. So we'll zoom in. And if you're wondering, we used a P5 or Pentalobe 1.2 screwdriver to remove the bottom screws. We're going to now switch over to, I believe, a T3, Torx 3 screwdriver, yep, to remove these. Remove these screws. Now that we remove those two, we'll go ahead and pull up the metal plate and disconnect the battery connector here. Okay, so there we go. Now the battery's disconnected. I'm going to press and hold the power button for at least 15 seconds to drain any residual power. Oh god. Alright, this makes it a lot safer to work on. Also resets some of the BIOS stuff. I mean, Macs don't have BIOS, but hopefully you know what I mean. Alright, so we'll do that. Then we're going to go ahead and disconnect the touchpad connector here. And for testing, we can actually test it without taking the whole touchpad out, but let's go ahead and we'll just check the cable first. Oh, that was very loose. What? Maybe this was just disconnected. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to reseat this connection and test that. Okay, so line that up, click that back down, and look, if we now do it, you see this cable, it's God, excuse me, it's in there solid. So I have a feeling the connection was just loose. So if that's the case, this is just going to be a short quick fix. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this screw back in. And this screw back in. I hope that's the case. That will be the nicest, quick, easy fix. Okay, get those screws in. Now we'll go ahead and reconnect the battery. The MacBook won't turn back on until you plug it back in, so keep that in mind. All right, make sure the connector is in all the way. Then we'll get the metal plate. Make sure the hooks hang down towards the front. Okay. We'll get these screws in. And the last one. Alright, and now to get the bottom cover back on. Actually, moment of truth. Oh god. Let's test this first. We'll plug in the charger. You can actually use a USB-C charger. You don't need to use the MagSafe. Powered up. And, still nothing. We'll wait till it boots up. We need to cover the username. Oh, okay, it's clicking. So, I think that was all there is to it. Yeah, the touchpad, I don't know if you can see the arrow. I'll move it somewhere you can see. Yeah, it's working now. So, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you're lucky and you don't need to replace anything like that. I need to double check if I can just return the touchpad, because otherwise now I'm stuck with an extra touchpad I don't need. Alright, to get this in, you start down here, make sure to hold this down and slide it up. The reason you need to do that is because, let me show you here, these 4, they actually slide under these screws, okay? So we're basically sliding those under the screws, make sure it goes up evenly. okay. Double check the sides here. Make sure it's in evenly. Make sure the gap around the edges are even, and then just push down. Just like that. There's clips here, and then clips along the front here. Okay. And even need to untape the box. Too late now. Alright, we'll switch back to the P5 Pentalobe 1.2 screwdriver and put these screws back in. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade and repair their devices as well. And if it helped you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. If you can't help out that way, it would help a lot if you could watch a few of my other videos and then like and comment on those as well, because that's what the algorithm likes to see. I also have another channel called It's Been Reviewed and More. Same profile picture, but zoomed in. It'll really help out if you subscribe to that channel and then watch a few of those videos and like and comment on those as well. Currently, those videos are on this channel, but eventually the new ones I'm only going to be posting on that one, so for the reviews. All right, but there we go. Touchpad works. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one. Strap this. Bye.